Welcome back to the Stag Roll Podcast. This is the Big Game Records. The Otago herd, Harold E. Hodgkinson, Headwaters of the Dingle, 1902. Some land that I've looked over, not been up. It's a 6x6. It also references Lake Hawea here. Dingleburn Lake Hawea, of course, is on the right-hand side of that. So there's just a few measurements here. Length of 46 and a spread of 42, and beam of 5 3/4. So the note on the score sheet of the Douglas score is present location of trophy unknown. Details recorded are all that are known. This trophy was the first of real quality taken from the Otago herd. It was secured some 30 years after the original release of the calves from Invermark in the Lindis Valley in 1871. Perhaps an excellent example of how long it takes for degenerated stock carrying latent genes to produce potential quality once the environmental factor has been attended to. It's quite a interesting point there, given some of the genetics that are throughout this country and the environmental factors at play. Hodgkinson was climbing a ridge lying between the Dingle Burn and the Hunter Valley, eventually dropping into a small head basin of a small tributary of the Dingle. The stag was sighted in the company of 5 hinds some 4 kilometres off and moving downhill towards the stream bed. The wind was unfavourable and the animals were obviously on the move. An encounter with a young stag did not assist in the stalk. Realising by this time the stag was carrying antlers of quality, Hodgkinson moved as quickly as he dared towards the stag using a subsidiary ridge for cover. A look over the crest revealed his quarry moving down a spur some 250 metres off. In a few anxious moments, Hodgkinson decided to chance his hand. The first shot missed, but judging by his error, by the spurt of debris, the second found its mark. Unfortunately, the location of this trophy is unknown, so the Douglas score is not available. Nice spot of history in context there from Banwell, talking about the Hodgkinson Trophy. Next up, John Forbes, Clark Valley, South Westland, 1927. Be sure to be subscribed. Make sure you're sharing this out with your friends. The Roar has started down there. Wanaka Battle has started. Haast is not far away from starting. People are in Fiordland chasing Wapiti. Tarbella starts soon too. So exciting times right now in New Zealand hunting, and it's nice to sort of consider what genes lie there and what they're capable of in the past. Anyway, join us there. This is New Zealand Big Game Records Volume 6, The Red Deer Part 2, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deerstalkers Association, incorporated by D. Bruce Banwell. Published by the Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited, PO Box 360 Auckland, 1140 New Zealand. Printed by Prolong Press Limited, China. Copyright 2011, D. Bruce Banwell, first published 2011, all rights reserved.